Zero and Amy K. There are those moments in life where you wonder, ooh, was that me? Oopsie.
Jerk, 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 jerk.
You ponder, was I the jerk? And when it comes to dating, lots of opportunities to be a jerk, especially in like how people maybe handle rejection.
Oh, some people can't do it. I can't do rejection either.
It hurts, but you shouldn't like lash out either.
Yeah, you can't get mad at the other person, I guess, but I would cry.
Pondering whether or not he maybe was a little bit jerky is Alex, but it doesn't sound like you really think you were the jerk.
Well, I feel pretty good about it, but I went on a date with this girl. It went pretty well. I picked up the check, so I called her in a day or two and asked her for a second date. She doesn't want to see me again. And so, I don't know, I paid for the dinner and everything, so I just asked her to split it with me.
And this isn't like on the date when the bill comes. This is after the fact when you're rejected.
Oh, yeah, this is after the date. This is when she kind of told me she didn't want a second date, and I was like, all right, well, no big deal. We could just split the cost of this, It shouldn't be just on me.
Do you feel weird about it, like as it stands right now?
I mean, that we should both be shouldering some of the risk here.
You still have to treat the person.
Mm-hmm.
Like you agreed to treat them, and now you're upset.
And 2 days later, when she rejects you, you're like, hey, I'll take that $25
Give
or
it
whatever
back.
it was. Yeah, I do. I'll vote jerk. I vote jerk.
Yeah, you invited her out, and now you're not getting that second date, and now suddenly you're like, you owe me for this. What does that say about
dating.
you as a person?
Yeah, it's dating. That's just what you're going to go on a lot of dates where you're going to spend some money or put some time in, and you're not going to see any fruits of that labor. That's really just meeting people, man.
It's how it goes.
You asked her out to that one dinner. She said yes. You paid for that dinner, and she didn't want to do it again.
And now you realize you guys don't work out, but instead you sent her a bill.
I'm guessing we're getting a lot of jerk votes, but we've been wrong before.
No one is really taking your side. You planned on paying for the date. So because she says no to a second date, you want money back? Yes, definitely the jerk. That's petty. Someone else pointed out that the halvesies wasn't agreed beforehand, and he was invoicing her because of her rejecting him. It definitely sounds like a jerk to me. Someone said he's not charging her because she ate the food. He charged her because she rejected him. Two completely different things. No one really is taking your side. She wasn't interested. Accept it. Wish her well. Move on. Sending a money request after getting rejected is wild.
In that progression of events, they have a date. A few days later, he says, you want to go out again? Then she says, no, thank you. And then he wants her share of the money, wants half that tab. Is that a jerk thing to do?
Hell yeah, he was a jerk for asking for his money back. Like, what kind of man are you? This one time I went on a date with a man, and he was mad because I didn't give it up, so he took my leftovers. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This man in this generation is just way too sensitive. I know the hell you didn't try to double back for $25, $50. I wouldn't dare. Boy, you gotta lose my number. And if Shorty gave him the money, she would be way better than me, because I would give him a whole mouthful and maybe a fistful if I had to, because that's rude as hell.
Love the vote, love the passion. Frankly, your story might be better than his. Like, didn't give it up, so he's like, man, I'll take your leftovers home. This is my chicken Alfredo.
Someone did say I'm kind of torn. If she ordered like lobster, dessert, 3 cocktails, knowing she wasn't interested, I'd probably feel used too. But once you pay, you pay. You just got to take that loss and move on. And someone is taking his side. I actually don't think he's a jerk. If she knew she wasn't interested halfway through the dinner and still let him pay, I get why he's annoyed. I probably wouldn't send like a Venmo request, but I understand his thought behind it.
Is that really an irregular thing, though, where it's like, okay, well, I'm not that interested. See you later.
At least she was honest with him and was like, I'm not interested. And like, she didn't ghost him or like lead him on. Yeah, we'll have to get together soon. And then just kept pushing it off.
Was looking for that money when she rejected him a few days later. Was that a jerk thing to do?
Oh, my God. I wish a man would take me out on a date And when I tell him it didn't work out, he asked for half the price of the dinner back. I'm done. That is horrible, and he's the biggest jerk in the world.
No part of her feels bad about her decision after you show that that's how you respond to that.
That's what someone said. As a woman, I would have paid him immediately, then blocked his number. The money isn't the issue. It's the message behind it. And someone said, honestly, they both dodged a bullet. She clearly wasn't feeling it, and he clearly takes rejection personally. Better to find out after one date than 6 months later.
So safe to say, Playhouse family thinks that was a jerk thing to do.
You should not have asked for money. No.
That being said, I think the first thing you said to us is that you felt pretty good about this. So really, it was clearly somebody else that asked you to, bring it here. Here's the true test. And if we learned a lesson or not, or if you came into this, unable to move, you go on a date, the exact same thing happens. You get rejected. Would you feel comfortable doing that again?
I mean, at that point, I got nothing to lose. So, I think I feel pretty good about doing this again.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You've learned nothing.
Yeah. I don't think that's ever going to send the message that like, oh, he's the one that got away. It's like, yep, here's your money. See you later.
If someone doesn't want to go out again, move on. Or if you're worried about being used, maybe you discuss splitting things at the beginning.
Yeah, maybe it'd be a way to do it, right?
Good luck in your love life.
Thanks.
See you later.
He knows he's wrong.